Hey Spirit Scholars, welcome to another edition of PhD in Me TV, pursuing a higher degree in me. I am your student teacher, Empress Shona is Love, and I am coming to you for Vlogmas Day 4. Yay! Now listen, if you've really been keeping up, I did not post Day 3 yesterday. The fact of the matter is I had a Taekwondo to take myself and a Taekwondo test to get my son ready for yesterday, and we did that, and he was promoted in belt rank, and I received the credit that I needed to move forward in my martial arts journey. But it was all mind consuming, and so even though I recorded a video, two things happened. Number one, I didn't upload it, and so you didn't see it. And number two, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I kind of made it a story time and Sunday devotional, and I've changed my mind about putting that story out there. So the end all to be all is I'm going to give you a bonus video today, which is going to be a bonus product review. But I also want to emphasize here that one of the reasons why I am doing Vlogmas, well, I'm doing Vlogmas altogether for myself and for the Spirit Scholars community. But personally, I want to improve as a content creator. And so me not uploading made me realize that when something is coming up and it has the potential, or I already know that it is going to be mind consuming, like a Taekwondo testing where you're just doing the best you can and judges are staring at you like just judging you. You know, that's just like nerve-wracking, and they want it to be nerve-wracking, right? And so when I know something that mind-consuming is going to be taking place, I need to go ahead and just do my video and upload it and set it on a timer so that it can go forward, all right? So that's great. I've learned that. And so already Vlogmas is successful for me because I'm learning, I'm growing, okay, as a YouTube content creator, all right? So that's number one. Number two, the story that I recorded was right in the midst of the feelings I was having about the situation. And I still feel 95% the same about the situation, but the 5% is enough now, because when I recorded it was 100%. If the 5% is enough now for me to say, I may not want to post that. Okay. So what that taught me was, thankfully I didn't. And secondly, still processing it, still pursuing my higher degree in general and in this instance. But I should wait for the energy level of a particular circumstance to come down before I articulate, okay? And especially articulating it for the World Wide Web to see, all right? So thankfully, I didn't do that. And knowing me, and in the back of my mind, that was probably already there, but it just came to the forefront as I was contemplating why I didn't post, what I could do better, and the like. Okay, Spirit Scholars? So this is a channel where we are striving to pursue a higher degree in ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, which is holistically. And you want to come here if you want to be empowered, enlightened, edified, and hey, entertained on your journey, all right? And in the most positive way possible. And so I don't want to not share that with you, all right? Because that's a process. And the fact of the matter is, I'm learning as a content creator to be my most authentic self in front of this camera. And there's a lot of places that you could go for clean cut, you know, rehearsed and scripted, you know, wellness tips. But I don't only want to be that on this channel. Okay? So I hope you're excited about that because it's like that and that's the way it is. All right? Okay, cool. So here's what we have. Here's what we have, Spirit Scholars. We have the Alpha Foods brand Handheld pot pie in the beefy cheddar flavor. All right. If you look over here, you will see it is 100% plant-based and it has 12 grams of protein. Now, this is an item that came from the freezer section. Let me hold because I'm trying to improve on my thumbnail game. So let me get a good thumbnail pose here. Was that good? Or because they look at the thumbnail, they don't know, and they don't know what is going to be the outcome of the review, right? So gotta love it. So it says ready in 2 minutes. Spirit Scholars, I don't have a microwave. So I put this in the toaster oven and I don't even remember how long it took me. I will say it didn't take me long enough, I don't think, because I remember cutting it and it was done enough to be cut, but there was a little portion in a certain spot that was cold. It wasn't frozen anymore, but it was cold, okay? So, but in the microwave, if you have one, I do not, it's ready in 2 minutes, all right? In the toaster oven, don't rush it. Put it in due time because it's going to be cold in the middle if you don't. So the overall, it says meatless beef style chunks with dairy-free cheddar in a savory meat-free gravy. All right, Spirit Scholars, this is a frozen meal. It is loaded with sodium, 830 milligrams of sodium, which is 36%. It's 480 calories for one pot pie, all right? Personally, I think you can do a whole lot better for your 480 calories for the day, okay? You can eat a whole lot more and a whole lot healthier for 480 calories, all right? With a whole lot less sodium, all right? What this product does have going for it is the protein content is high and the flavoring is overall good, okay? It's overall good. The center looks nothing like how it looks on the box. I would say the center looked like, or the contents of the pie looked like a brownish, grayish, slightly reddish Play-Doh stuffed into, you know, an all-around crust, all right? The taste on that was okay to good as far as the content. The taste of the crust was yummy, very good. It was very good. And in fact, it is what made the whole thing, I would say, very good. It made, I would say it made the whole thing very good. Yes, because I'm a crust person. You know, I'm the type of person that, you know, I want the crust of my sweet potato pie or the crust of my apple crumb pie more than I even want the contents. I really like crust, okay? I've seen people take out the contents and leave the crust. So I would say if you're that person who leaves the crust, you may not, this will just be okay for you. If you are like me and you love a crust, that crust is going to bring this up because I thought the crust was, I mean, I would say great. And that's going to bring this up to a good rating. Maybe I need a rating system for these, for my product reviews. So that's going to bring this up to a good, all right? I would say the contents was okay to good. The crust was good to great. And that's going to bring this up to a good rating, okay? Good. As far as taste, as far as nutrition, clearly, guys, you can do a whole lot better. But let's be real and let's be honest here on PhD in Me TV, where we're pursuing a higher degree in ourselves, okay? I did not buy this for nutrition. I didn't buy this for health. I bought this for nostalgia of a pot pie and nostalgia for the beef, okay? I can't even tell you the last anytime I ate animal beef, okay? But I used to as a child growing up. That's just how it was. So I bought this out of nostalgia. I didn't buy this for health. I bought it for happy. I bought this for happy, and we've got to be honest about that. That's why here on PhD and Me TV, I promote vegetarian lifestyle. I made up the word vegetarian. You'll only hear that here on PhD and Me TV until it catches on. And when it catches on, I want you to make sure you say, Empress Shona is Love is the one who started that, okay? But I promote the vegetarian lifestyle because it's a balance. It's a balance. This is what happens. People get all in on a certain type of way that they want to eat or way that they want to do things, and then they come upon snags or circumstances that take them, out of alignment, and they are just kaplooey afterwards. All right, they're just all off balance. They're beating themselves up, all kinds of things, right? And so that's not what we want to do. That hinders our pursuit of a higher degree. All right, we want to live lives that are at our best, and our best oftentimes means balance. All right, and so I'm just being honest here. I bought this for happy, not for health. But as it relates to health and as it relates to the frozen meal section, you want to do the best you can. I did buy plant-based, okay? There's plenty of real beef options that I could have done in there, including a beef pot pie. I wasn't going to go that route, right? Because I am a vegetarian, right? I am mostly vegan, sometimes vegetarian. That's what vegetarian is, all right? Probably about an 80-20, 90-10 split, depending on the week, all right? So that's what that is. And you still want to do your best within your own framework, okay? Within your set paradigm, the paradigm that you know is going to make you happy. All right, Spirit Scholars? And so with that, I'm going to give this a good rating and for taste, and do I do ratings for health? It's a frozen meal. We know we didn't. We know we're not going there, and the calories were off the chain. So I actually had this for weeks before I ate it, because I had to plan. When am I going to be able to fit 480 calories for one little pot pie? That I know I'm going to need something else with this. When am I going to be able to fit this in, to my eating plan, really? So, because I do plan and think about what I'm going to eat. And so, it took a while for me to even eat this, but I did. I was not mad when I did. I actually enjoyed it. Plus, I knew that I would be sharing, my thoughts of it with you guys. And so, I really took my time to eat it and was present when I was eating it, because I wanted to give you guys an honest review. So if you try this, let me know. If you have already tried it, let me know what you thought of it. Write it down in the comments. If you like this review, this is 13 minutes to talk about a pot pie, but you guys know I talked about more than that. Come on now. I done talked about Taekwondo. I done talked about, all levels and different little spaces and places of pursuing a higher degree in yourself, all right? Whenever you come here, it's going to be more than just about a pot pie. You should have known that. But if you enjoyed this review, make sure that you hit the like. Give me a like. And also, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to give you a bonus video in just a little while about this little product. You got to stick around. Watch the next video to know what this is. And there's just more on the way, because it's Vlogmas. And I promised you a video every day for the 12 days of Christmas and beyond. Okay, Spirit Scholars? So with that, I want to remind you that you are loved, because indeed you are. And I want to let you know that I'm coming at you with the joy that gives me strength. Abundant love, beloveds.